Hello, my name is Noah Howard and I will be discussing about sedimentary rocks today. First, we're going to look at where to find these rocks. Sedimentary rocks, they are formed from deposits of pre-existing rocks or pieces of once living organisms that accumulate on the Earth's surface. Sedimentary rocks are found all over the Earth, from deserts to caves to the bottom of the ocean. Most of Georgia's sedimentary rock is found in the northeast part of the state, but they're all over the state. Sedimentary rocks is also found along the majority of the Earth's upper crust. So, like I said, most of Georgia's sedimentary rock is in the northeast, but it's all over the state. You can find it in a lot of places. These rocks can be used to decipher past climates, reconstruct former landscapes, and show where to look for oil and gas resources. Then I have a little picture of some of the most common sedimentary rocks, like sandstone, limestone, shale, conglomerate, and gypsum. There are three types of sedimentary rocks. First is the clastic, which is made out of rock and mineral fragments. Then we have biochemical, which is made from the remains of an organism, usually dead or alive. And then we have chemical, which is precipitated from solution. Now we're going to talk about these in a little more depth. The clastic sedimentary rock. Clastic sedimentary rock is the breakdown of any rock into sediment. The first way clastic rock can be formed is by either physical or chemical weathering. This is when the rock and the mineral fragments combine to form a new sedimentary rock. Second way clastic rock can be formed is by transportation. This occurs when streams, winds, or glaciers remove the rocks and minerals and then form them into a new one. And the third way clastic rock can be formed is by lithification. This occurs when the velocity of the wind or water decreases. The water usually decreases at the end of a river or a lake. If it goes into the ocean, the water will decrease its velocity. This causes the sediment to compact and form new sedimentary rock, a clastic sedimentary rock. The most common clastic sediment and rocks are clay, shale, sand, sandstone, gravel, conglomerate, and there are others. Those are just the most common ones. Next is the chemical sedimentary rocks. Types of those are gypsum, rock salt, chert, and travertine. Chemical sedimentary rocks are precipitated from a solution due to the changing conditions. Most chemical sedimentary rocks form as a result of precipitation from seawater. Minerals are also dissolved in groundwater, such as freshwater lakes and rivers. Another common location to find these are hot springs or geysers, so just like hot water areas. So all of the chemical sedimentary rocks will be found around water resources or things related to that. And lastly, we have the biochemical sedimentary rocks. The biochemical rocks form from precipitation as well, but this is due to the actions of the organism. They form from the living organisms, which cause minerals to precipitate from the solution, but they also can be formed from the remains of dead organisms as well. So it's not just living ones, they can also form from dead ones. And then some marine organisms are formed into biochemical rocks as well, like shellfish. They get their shells from, it's like a sedimentary rock. Also, plants can be used in the process to form these rocks as well. So the big takeaway from sedimentary rocks is that these rocks give clues and hints to like what the past climate on Earth was like, and we can just take clues from that and learn from the future. Sedimentary rocks are also just used in our everyday life. The large reason of this is because they make up 70% of the rocks that are on Earth, so they're very abundant. Sedimentary rocks such as coal are used for energy resources. These rocks are also used for alternative building materials and construction, like such as roads or other things like that, to build a house maybe. And sedimentary rocks, you can even find them in your food. Like table salt is halite. It's basically a sedimentary rock, so you eat these as well. And that's my works cited.